नेक्स्ट पार्टिसिपेंट है हमारे अगस्टरली आर मराक, प्रेजेंट हियर। ओके, आइए, वेलकम।
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Westerly R. Marak, a research scholar from Northeastern Hill University, Ceylon. The topic which I'm going to present today is role of women in the Garo Society, a matrilineal community from Northeast India. Let me give a brief introduction on who the Garo Society is. The Garo Society, also known as Achak Society, is the second largest matrilineal tribe in northeastern state of Meghalaya. Meghalaya is the home of three tribes, Khasis, Garos, Jaintias, which follow the matrilineal system. It should be clarified that matrilineal system is female-oriented but not female-dominated. Garo, being a matrilineal society, women are found inheriting the properties and succession follows the mother's line, that is, children take a mother's surname, and girls have the social rights to stay along with parents after marriage. Though inheritance and succession follows the mother's line, a man or male is always regarded as the sole authority of the Garo household, where they are chosen over women to be in the front lines to represent and confront everyday social and practical events. Also, the Mahari, the maternal bloodlines, controls and interferes in every decision and life event of the Garo woman, thereby ultimately the steering wheel can be seen in the hands of men. Hence, the paper aims to highlight and show the status of women in Garo society and men's mental outlook towards women. Society or human habitation is a storehouse of superiority and inferiority among the inhabitants. It has historically viewed gender in binary terms, man and woman, and such categorization has social sanction. Gender is made a mark, a symbol for being human. A human born with male organs to live as man and female organs to live as woman. Accordingly, society prescribes certain modes of behavior and norms to behave and act. Thus, gender acquired the status of an internalized social reality. Existing societies in majority are male-dominated, thus resulting in an imbalance in the distribution of rights and duties, where women are treated as weaker and inferior, leading to mistreatment, discrimination, harassment, exploitation, which is where feminist concerns starts from. Women in Garo matrilineal society are seen as blessed to be born, as they are considered center of attraction and pride for the society as well as for the state. But the role they play in society is not very different from that of the patriarchal societies. Since the olden days, the intellect or the reasoning power of Garo women has been underestimated. This orthodox mindset and attitudinal behaviors of Garo menfolk is expressed as Mechiksuri Gisaguri, which translates to women resembling torn garments and devoid of reasoning power. This very mindset has grown and deepened with the passing of time. In this manner, Garo women has been subjugated, which has led to the development of low self-esteem and their acceptance of belonging in the inferior category, and passing the thought process from generation to generation. Till the present day, this very mentality of the Garo menfolk is seen to prevail in one form or the other. Though the properties were solely owned by women, men or husbands were the sole decision makers and authority who also managed properties, given that they considered women as lacking intellectual capability to manage or uphold any kind of position. The father of husband has always held the metaphorical position as head of the family and given the topmost priority in every respect. The mother or wife is considered subordinate to him and her opinions insignificant. The present-day scenario, to some extent, has observed certain changes in their educational status and careers, yet the traditional attitudinal mindset towards women remains unchanged. There still remains societal barriers and the orthodox judgmental attitude. Mahari is the most powerful social institution in the Garo matrilineal society, as the power is concentrated entirely at the hands of the Mahari, that is, in the maternal male elders. All the decision-makings, social, economic, marital, all kinds of life-related events rest in their hands. The decision of a Mahari is final and to be abided by. Women are left with no platform whomsoever to voice their grievances. Opinions of the younger generation are also not appreciated, nor they are allowed to raise or speak up in front of the male elders. Especially women are expected to pay due respect to elderly maternal males. Hence, Mahari is a male-dominated institution and it remains so, where women have no role to play and no voice to turn to, which is disheartening to say the least. Therefore, it is asserted that the steering wheel of the particular society is controlled and maintained by the men-folk. And have been raised up. With the changing times, the society has been adapting and adjusting, even willing to go along with the flow. Unfortunately, it has failed to identify the problematic traditional mindset, firmly clinging to it and viewing the society through the same lens. It would be truly a challenging task indeed to attempt to change the mindset of the individuals. The problem lies not in the socially constructed genders, but in each individual mindset and attitude. Failing to identify this problem can lead the whole of community to continue to follow in the same footsteps. The Garo matrilineal society is prone to be taken for granted as women seem to have more privileges compared to the patriarchal societies. However, they are glorifying the empty crown. This glorification fails to address the obvious feminist concerns underlying it. Being matrilineal doesn't guarantee the safety of women. There still happens domestic violence, sexual harassment, molestation, assaultment, etc. Social progress is inherently linked with women's progress. The present time calls on both the women folk and men folk of the community to speak up, for if not intercepted now, it could grow into deeper arenas and eventually reaching a point where we cannot turn back. The societal values in being matrilineal might lose its significance if it fails to identify the issues hindering the upliftment and protection of the woman as the woman portrays itself outwardly. Our concern should be in the reformation of the mindsets of the individual members rather than on the society as a whole, as the only way that a society can continue to grow healthy and prosperously is if its individual members have the freedom to explore one's own endeavors without any societal boundaries, where individuals can spread their own wings. Thank you.